What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it's time to review 7 Deadly Sins, chapter 168. Really quickly before I get into the review, I just want to say thank you very much for getting me to 180 subscribers. As of this recording, I have 181 subscribers, so 19 more. Get to the big 200. Would really appreciate it. Not that big in the grand scheme of things, but for me, greatly appreciated. So, yeah, I don't even know what I'm going to do for that. Maybe another Q&A, maybe something else. You can mention your opinions on that in the comment section below, but anyways, the review. So this was a pretty interesting chapter of the 7 Deadly Sins. We didn't really focus on the tournament outside of the last few pages. We focused on the Denzel group. Like, we focused on, you know, the girl who could make people fall in love with her, the dude with the mustache, the kid, the other dude that we just barely got introduced to. Apparently he can do a boost ability. I don't know what that is. That's how they escaped from getting destroyed by the fucking falling debris, but we check in on them, and we got Death Pierce there, which is just a ridiculous name with his mustache and his design. It's amazing, but he has a little fairy friend, and his little fairy friend was working the recon, and basically, shit's going to hell. Like, shit is going to hell. 9 towns have been taken out. Camelot, the entire kingdom's been taken out by just Meliodas' brother, I believe. And, I still want to know what's up with the other one that looks like Meliodas' wanted poster. He's even more interesting than the brother. But anyways, and we get a little bit of a check-in on Fraudrin, you know, Evil Dreyfus, and the pacifist one. And yeah, I was getting some Berserk vibes from Fraudrin. Yeah, I read the first volume of Berserk, and very similar what's happening to Fraudrin right now to what's happening to the main character of Guts. But, so that was kind of funny. But, other than that, their scene was kind of just there. And the dude was like, switch bodies. He was like, meh, I don't wanna. So, that was basically their scene. But yeah, they're basically planning to take out Gauther and the 10 Commandments. Good luck with that. I don't know how you're gonna be able to pull that one off. You even admitted that compared to Hendrickson, these guys are, like, way strong. Like, they're Vegeta to his fucking Raditz. Like, it's just not even fair, so yeah, I don't know how they're gonna exterminate them, but we'll see. Then, speaking of Gauther, I gotta just trademark this shit. God damn it, Gauther, whatever the fuck his name is. I think it was pronounced Gother in the English dub, and I've always said Gauther. God damn it, Gauther. Just trademark God damn it, Gauther moments, dude. Like, that's just a trademark now. The dude wants to steal a heart. Probably from Escanor or Hawk. I would assume he'd go for, not the pig heart. That's kind of really dark and morbid and disgusting and psychotic. But, I mean, Gauther probably is all of those things without even realizing it because he has no emotions. But, you know, there's a paradox for you. No, but joking aside, he is being stupid, as he usually is. He's definitely my least favorite of the sins, and maybe that's justified because he might turn out to be a villain. I don't know. But, yeah. He just does, I know he has no emotions, so he just does dumb things, and he's trying to learn things, but it's just like, really, like, you're gonna steal someone's heart and, like, what, put it inside your doll body and, like, assume that that's just gonna be, oh, there you go. Like, I have a heart now. Like, I know he has no emotion, but does he really have, like, no pure, like, logic or common sense? Like, he has to know that that's not gonna work, right? Unless it is, like, all an act, and he really is gonna be, you know, a fucking crazy demon, and he's just bullshitting. I have no idea. Also, Veronica's in action. They mentioned, you know, if anything were to happen to you, I could never face my brother again, and blah, blah, blah. If Veronica dies, please stay dead this time. That's all I have to say. But, yeah, other than that, it was a really enjoyable chapter. Not so much, like, from an action or comedy standpoint, but just a lot of good exposition, a lot of good story progression, you know, finding out what's been going on in the towns, because we haven't seen the other sins, or not sins, the other commandments too much. How many did we see? We saw, like, 5 of them in this chapter, and then 2 of them are at the tournament, and 2 of them are dead. That's like almost all of them. There's only like 1 extra one. The only one left would be the one who looks like Meliodas' wanted poster, so that's interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, honestly. It's a good chapter. It's like a 7.5. It had the progression of the story overall. It was nice to see something different than the tournament. It seems we're going back to the tournament right away, so we don't have to wait too long. That's awesome. So, yeah, and I definitely want to know what's going to happen with Escanor and Hawk versus Jericho and Gowther because, yeah, Escanor, I mean, he could take everybody down if it was daylight, but it's not, so I'm definitely curious what's going to happen. And then Hawk. I mean, Hawk could probably take Jericho. No, I kid Jericho, she's not that weak, but still, it'll definitely be interesting, to say the least, to see how things happen. So, and Hawk doesn't have any powers right now, and I don't know if he can summon up old powers that he's absorbed, and he has nothing to eat. I don't know what's going to fucking happen. It's probably going to be very comedic. Though with Gowther saying he wants a heart, I don't fucking know, so... Yeah, but I'm not going to ramble on any longer. It was a good chapter of the Seven Deadly Sins. I enjoyed it for its story progression and everything. So, probably give it like a solid 7.5. It was a good chapter of the Seven Deadly Sins. But what did you guys think about this chapter of the Seven Deadly Sins? You can tell me in the comment section below. You can follow me on Instagram or add me on PSN. I'm petplatypus on both. You can give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already or if you like what you've seen here. And thanks for watching this video. Bye.